And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Terang over to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. There's the strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Aaron Judge. And that one in the air center field. Perkins settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Got him. And there's one down. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Going to count 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Now here is William Contreras. That's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Cortez back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. And there's a ball. That to right. And that'll get off into the seats. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Lau at the plate. Called strike right there.
0-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. No score here in the second. Ground ball right side. Done. Gets it to first. One out in the second. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nice grab on the run. And there's two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now a chance for Austin Wells. Swings through that high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Runners on first and third, two away here at the top of the second. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lined into right, and that's the third out. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that chance handled. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And it's 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That one fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a slow roller. Done. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, left side. Chourio. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Heel with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Loud now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Bellinger and a full sprint. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now it's William Contreras.
The captain, William Contreras.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. And that's outside. Ball one. And misses inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. One gone, runner at first. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Kicks and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And here is Hoskins. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Cortez back to work. And there's a foul ball. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Up the middle, done. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First pitch, not close. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. And a base hit. Chisholm headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Foul ball there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Move to second. He's picked off. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Wells at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bryce Terang. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a count 1-2. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Grounded out his first time up. And the slider just misses. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Outside, ball 2. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Ball
Inside,
1 on a
ball
pitch inside. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. To the right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And Bellinger is out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Frelick pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. First pitch swinging.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn. And that one fouled off. And that chance handled. Here's the tag, and he's out. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Chisholm makes his way towards it, and it's caught for the out. Sal Frelick digs in now. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
2 outs. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Strom checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Here comes Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Pickoff move to second. Contreras back in on a dive. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Brandon Lau. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left field. Chourio on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 2 for 2. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning. And up next. New pitcher on here, Aaron Ashby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Slider right there.
0-1. 1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. Perkins at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field, DJ LeMahieu to start it off. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Tobias Myers.
Number 36.
And that is out of play. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, right field. Frelick makes the play, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn. Cruz back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Up and in, 1-2 to count. Good eye right there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Still 2 down now, and here is Sal Frelick, 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. We go to the 9th. Aaron Judge at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Brandon Lowe stepping. Jared Koenig taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And fouled off. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Yelich at the dish. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees. Number 30.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 down, base is empty. Bellinger in a full sprint. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Hoskins pushes it foul. That's inside. And the next pitch is way outside. That's down and in. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the first baseman. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yoel Hyams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Deal 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Terang slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one out to right. Freeland sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. And now it's going to be Austin Wells. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. DJ LeMahieu now at the plate. Brian Hudson into the game. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Got him! They miss a big chance to take the lead. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryce Terang. The shortstop takes the ball. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Garrett Mitchell. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The winning run on second base. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
And that one gets away at the plate. Slings to first in time. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So digging in, Blake Perkins. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And downstairs. Winning run stands at second. And there's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Double steal. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Judge really on his horse for this one. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now we go to the 11th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. The tag, and he's out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Popped up. Ortiz has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and he can't come up with it. First and second, 2 outs. Lau will hit next. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The next pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Late swing, foul to the left. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throw to first in time. Nice job behind the plate there. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. And ball one. Chisholm try to get to it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now it's Christian Yelich. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Bellinger. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ready to go? And now Jackson Chourio. Fastball in for a strike. And the home opener is underway. And there's a ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Smith puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
William Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Outside low, 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Glasnow ready and deals. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches.
Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound today, Aaron Civale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National.
Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ohtani around second, heading for third. And it gets by him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one the other way. Off balance feet. There's one. On to Hoskins. Double play. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of the second. And now the shortstop, Bryce Terang. Glasnow back to work. Fouled off left side. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
In the dirt, 2-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ortiz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Goes down looking. Digging in, Oliver Dunn. In the dirt. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Outman settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing L.A. winning their second time. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Ground ball up the middle, done. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Perkins under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Fouled off down the right side. Chourio measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Ball 1 there. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. First time up was a pop out. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Fastball for a strike. And And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now, William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. And delivers outside. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, number 6. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one catches the corner for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
To third. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. And a slider misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Terang at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Snap throw behind the runner, but he's safe.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. Here's Trout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Turan, 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And a base hit right there. And out to a board.
The center fielder, number 33.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering way upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Chourio makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
Glasnow back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Out there to center. Outman hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Here's a speed threat. Oliver Dunn. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So up next, Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Smith down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Left field, way back there. Raging back towards the wall. And it hits the base of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Now it's the second baseman. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the...
A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. So the batting order turns over. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Turns and fires to Betts. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mike Trout.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready. Ready to swing in this situation.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And fouled off. The Dodgers threatening. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All right. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Contreras in the box now. Takes strike one. Just missed.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And there's a hit. Frelick on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Rhys Hoskins. Both 2 in this one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long.
Gassed it right by him. This is Bryce Terang. The shortstop takes the ball. Frelick on third. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was
Trevor McGill comes on now.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 low. Triple digits on that last pitch. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith in his 6th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. 0-1.
Oh.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chourio sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is downstairs. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball there. 2-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here comes Tommy Edman. He was walked intentionally his first time. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Right side. Frelick has a beat on it. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th, and now Jackson Chourio. Treinen back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. 1 for 3. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bregman is under it, and there are 2 outs. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Just off the inside edge. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 8th. And now batting Mike Trout. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-2 stays alive. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yoel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hit in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. So 2 away with nobody on. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit.
The center fielder, number 33.
So a man aboard, and next for L.A., James Outman. Fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate.
Ryan Hudson gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Bregman at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Smith on second. Outman on at first with 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Number 48.
Fought off foul. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. That one just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Just missed. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Glass now with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping.